Hi friends. Now this is the ever-changing time is approaching us very fastly, and right now we must speak. When silence amounts to speak, we cannot remain silent. And because the ever-changing time is approaching us very fastly, our life is definitely not going to be that simple which we lived up till now. And not only that, but the life of our children also. So we have to speak. Now the life and livelihoods of the people across the world is affected to the great extent on account of this COVID-19. And the leading agencies of the world, that is World Economic Forum, has tried and insisted and mandatorily it has invited to join in the revamp process to improve the life of the people across the world, which is affected due to COVID-19, and mainly in respect of the each important aspect of the human's life, that is healthcare, economic conditions, and working conditions, education, like that. So now each country, each dominating country, right from US to China, they are trying to establish their kingdom by advocating their policies in various. But so far as the approach of the Vatican is concerned, it seems more humanity, because Sir Pope Francis has approached the CEOs of the Fortune 500 to help in this regard, to improve the conditions of the people of common communities throughout the world, and advocated the pluralistic approach in establishing the socialism, that is jointly in joint venture basis of state and industrialists. So it seems more noble and praiseworthy and worthy to adopt it. But in this regard, the approach and experience of India, that is not satisfactory, because we know in joint venture what we have achieved up till now under mixed pattern of our economy, and whenever we are declaring any scheme, the policies for the society, but where is the society? When we go to deal with the society, you will find a person to deal with. So where this is giving a rise to the corruption and the bureaucracy which we have to face. So this seems like more on paper. It looks very attractive and worthy to follow it. But so far as in practice it is concerned, not likely to get success. And so far as the European Union is concerned, they have stipulated ESG norms while dealing with them. That ESG means that is environmental, socialistic, and governance basis. This is more or less, so far as these are family concept in India, it is more or less, so far as governance is concerned, it is at par with the disclosure, transparency, and accountability, like that. So it is, while dealing with any financial organization, any company, while dealing with European Union, they have to score as per ESG norm. So China has invested, prior to that, China has invested huge amount in the countries of the European Union. And they are also making a huge plan. But their plan is seems to be more dominating one, to establish their kingdom over the world in the coming days, and their plans and schemes are and they are declaring dominating plan. I mean, their people are advocating their scheme. Now nothing is on paper right now, but they are declaring. Their approach is it is revealing. that what plan China has made and what their people they are advocating in the world, in the channels and news channels, that they will definitely help to the developing nations in the world in erecting the industries, in building the roads and bridges, and constructing the infrastructure facilities. As against that, they will hire the entire youth of that nation, and they will work for them. They will pay salary and loans to them. As against that, they have to consume the products manufactured in China. So whatever China will be paying, that they will be receiving back by way of import consideration. And not only that, they have also dreaming to construct industrial cities where the population will not be more than 1 crore, which consisting of 30 lakhs each from India, Pakistan and Egypt, in addition to the 10 lakhs from China, to take care of their industrial developments and to manage the rules and regulations within that region. And along with that, such arrangement will be made on contractual basis, and such arrangement can be extended for a period of to 99 years to next 200 years, during which uh, they will establish their rules, their culture, and which will be at the initial stage will be on pluralistic basis, but gradually it will be stemmed by the China. So we know what China will do. What is the experience? You see, after the Olympic first that was arranged in China, if I am not forgetting. After that, they made a huge investment in European countries and in small countries strategically. In Lanka also, they have now encouraged their port also. So, for the Lanka was not in a position to repay its loan. So, this is the same thing is going to happen in future because of their they are declaring, they are forming a dominating policies, and I am particularly much worried about this. And what the way in which they are disturbing in Bengal. You see, their news anchors are approaching Bengal and they are defaming our government. What right now we should do? We should support our government first. And because the Modi ji is more acceptable in the international market, and all worlds except one Germany, so far as the United Nations is concerned, except Germany, all are supporting India, including China is also supporting. China is also ready to invest in India. We have to make the rule. So far as the FI, the FDI is concerned, it is restricted to 10% only for the adjoining countries. Under that policy, we have been successfully uh, able to restrict the China to keep him away from that investment. But so far as the FPI is concerned, they can invest, but it will usually remain for short period. So far as market transactions are concerned in the stock market, but this is going to happen, and this is happening in the world, and we should be aware of this. So the principles of our government is what? That is self-reliance, and that is what declared by our Modi ji in the World Economic Forum, that we will attain self-sufficiency in pharma, along with we will also help to the other nations of the world, but without stipulating any dominating terms. So that's why we are more acceptable in the world. We can beat this great reset, which other countries are also dreaming to beat the great reset. But we are definitely we are in a position to beat this, but we should know and how. And this is the time to act on it. Instead of sticking this idiomatic sticker in the corporate offices of the country, that posse impossible. Instead of acting to execute it, we should work on it. So, this is the time to speak, and we must be knowing that what is going to happen in the future and where we are standing, because we are discussing up to the ideology. but the world is divided over the ideology. Even within the one nation, even within the one locality, people are divided so far as the ideology is concerned. So, what is going to happen? The future is most uncertain. Seems most uncertain. What will happen that we don't know. But definitely something is going to happen which is going to affect our future life and life of our children. So right now we have to act on it, and we have to, instead of making comments in the social media, it is, and so far as India is concerned, right now we are facing the toughest time in the history is concerned. This will be remembered for a very, very long period of time. Because all the negative forces are working against the government. We are creative government. We have been successfully, we could achieve up till the last period of last 50 years, since independence, I would say. So, how we can beat the great, I am worried about it. How we can beat the great reset, that is the most important topic right now, and it should be. So far as US is concerned, they will be coming in the very short period along with their plan. But so far as their financial sector is concerned, not definitely going to play any effective role in the initial stage of the Great Reset. It seems so. But so far as India is concerned, our approach, our policies, they are more acceptable in the world, and we are garnering the support also. So far as Germany is repeating what is their population? 8 crores. Our working population is more than 7 times more than the total population of the Germany is concerned. But these people are working. They are not speaking only. We are very clever in making the comments only in social media without taking any action against it. So this is the time to speak and act on it. That is what, and particularly to the youths of this country, I would like to advise that instead of dreaming to go elsewhere, it is and to strengthen them. You think over to stay here to strengthen our company and our country. Particularly, this is the most effective time, and you are the powerful source in establishing this and beating in this great reset. Because right now, no slavery is going to come so far as the involvement of the foreign sources are being coming into the India, because this is not the time of when the Britishers came before. Our youths are very much well prepared, and we know under which circumstances we are working. And so far as the approach of our Ministry of Finance is concerned, most dominating one and appreciable, I would say. That what the Vatican is recommending right now, that has already been infused in our economic policy by the Sitaraman, our finance minister. So, while passing the agricultural bills to improve the economic conditions of the small farmers, they advocated the free market system, and to improve the economic conditions of the small farmer. It has already been infused. So, while adopting the privatization in the ratio of 4:1, it is equally effective so far as India is concerned, because India is the second largest country of the world, and not only that, the first one democratic country of the world. So the sight of the world is towards the India, what is happening in India, and that's why China is disturbing us by entering into the Bengal, through Bengal. These are part of the game. That they are disturbing our government. They are blaming our government. Why? Unnecessarily. And we should know which is time to extend the most support to our government, because it is based on the self-reliance, and with that maximally they will also help to the other nations of the world, that instead of stipulating any dominating policy over the other nations, that's why we are more acceptable. Now, how we can beat the Great Reset, that I will try to discuss in the second part. But meanwhile, I would like to receive certain comments from you in this regard, and I hope that you may would have preferred my video, my thoughts, which I tried to discuss with you. But you please make comment, because I want to know that our nation is awakened and not sleeping. We maybe get arrested by sleeping in the bedroom. It should not happen. Thank you.